What is up guys, Alex here, otherwise known as Clash with Style, and today we are back with Weekend Wars 22. So we are flying through these episodes now, and today we have a pretty exciting war for you guys. So EYG did get into the NDL Flyweight division. This is, for those who don't know, a Town Hall 9 only division. Every clan, each member will be going in. I believe the witches are banned. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm sure I saw that somewhere. But EYG 9 is the EYG clan that is going to be participating in this, and Blue Angels is also a part of this. So this is the first week of the NDL, and it's going to be very exciting to see who does come out top. Right now it's looking like EYG are going to finish on top of the first week, and I cannot wait to show you guys some of these fantastic attacks. So you can see at the moment we've used 14 attacks, they've used 14 attacks, and we are up 34 stars to 31. So looking pretty good at the moment. Blues Angels unfortunately just not picking up a couple of those 3 stars. You can see the percentage, some of their 2 stars were very high percent indeed. But we're going to be taking a look, like I said, at 4 of the EYG attacks today. So let's just jump into them. The first one we are going to be taking a look at is the number 10, and you can see here 4 lightning spells. So I feel like lightning spells are one of those things that are not that commonly used, but Durbalicious is going to be using 4 of them here, and obviously they're going to be used on air defenses. So going to be choosing the one or 2 of them that are quite close into the center. The other air defenses are very close to the outside, so Durbalicious is actually going to be suing his heroes over on this left hand side to push into that other air defense. You can see, however, the queen is very centralized, so she is going to be pretty tricky to get towards. But the good thing about dragons is once they lock onto her, as long as they're under a rage, or as long as there's a couple of them, they will get through her pretty quickly indeed. So we get a Coco Loon up the top just to check for any mines for that baby dragon, and it will start cleaning up some of that right hand side. The queen and the king have done a fantastic job taking out that air defense and then cleaning out some of the buildings and starting the funnel on this left hand side. All the dragons now going to be coming in from the top of this base. The rest of the balloons going to be pushing in there as well to clean up some of these cannons. We only have 1 haste spell and 1 poison spell, so we need to make sure that they count for sure. This air sweeper is going to really cause us some issues. So we need to get that down as quickly as we can. The dragon's now going to be pushing into the center. They will lock onto that queen and take her down pretty much in a couple of seconds. These balloons have done a great job cleaning out the cannons as well as that archer tower on the left hand side. Haste spell is going to be used for the remainder of the balloons which come out of the clan castle, and for those who don't know, in the NDL you have to use Town Hall 9 level troops, much like in the ESL tournaments. So you can see those balloons under that haste spell were able to zoom right in there and take out that air defense on that right hand side, which is perfect because it means these dragons can last that little bit longer. So I'm guessing there must have been a lava hound in the clan castle, as we did not see anything come out, and Durbalicious did not have to use that poison spell. So it's a gamble you take. If there is a lava hound in the CC, you want to try and bring that extra haste. If there is other troops in the clan castle, of course you want that poison, and it's a risky game if you don't bring the poison and there is witches or something in that clan castle. They can seriously cause some issues. But Durbalicious is going to be able to clean up this base for a pretty strong 3-star to start off this video. They will take care of that corner Tesla. Down goes the swagged poison spell, and we will finish off on this elixir collector on that right hand side for the first 3-star of this video. Very strong indeed. Let's go and take a look at a Goho attack right now. Toasted Who is going to be the next attacker, and we're going to be going in with, like I said, Goho. So we get 1 of our own golems in, then a golem out of the clan castle. We also have a P.E.K.K.A. and then 10 wizards going in behind, and the aim for this is to take care of the enemy queen as well as the clan castle if we can push him that far. The wall breakers go down, but it looks like unfortunately a couple of them fail good mortar placements there stop the wall breakers getting too far in. The jump spell is going to give us access right into that center compartment, and we need these wizards as well as the king and queen to start getting some decent value. Out comes the lava hound from the clan castle, so nothing too much to worry about with that. The queen will lock onto that and most likely deal with it. We do have poison spells for the lava pups whenever it may pop. The hogs now coming in from this left hand side, they will swing up and through to the top of this base. The queen is going to help clear out some of these buildings from the core. Down goes the first giant bomb onto those hogs, those double wizard towers at the top. We definitely need to make sure the heal spell is down for them, and Toasted is doing a pretty strong job right now. We have 2 heal spells left, one of which is going to be used through the bomb tower there. As everyone knows, it can do some serious work. Poison spell is going to go down there on the lava pups that were still, I believe there was maybe a couple of skeleton traps in there as well. And the last of the heal spells is going to be used on this double wizard tower on the right hand side right here. Luckily that golem is going to catch that giant bomb that was there, so the hogs do not have too much to worry about, and at this point it's just a case of cleanup. Those hog riders, there is so many of them still left up. I can't even count them, there's that many. Toasted, who did such a good job with his spell timing and placement, able to keep the majority of these hog riders alive for all of this attack. So a huge 3-star here for the EYG 9, and very impressive indeed. We will just speed it up here as these troops will continue pushing around the base to clean up, and it looks like this town hall will probably be one of the last buildings to fall. It looks like we either have a goblin or something like that on the town hall. Yes, there was a goblin giant bomb actually going to take out quite a few of these hog riders at the end right there, but with the queen still on full health, this base was always going to be 3-starred. So well done to Toasted on that one. Let's go and take a look at a Sui Lalo attack right now. Probably going to butcher this name, Hermanistebone. Yeah, probably butchered that. Is going to be going in here with a Sui Lalo, and I believe they go in from this left hand side. A Tesla farm popping up is going to cause some serious issues off the bat right here. The heroes are going to have to deal with that. Double giant bomb doing huge damage, so already that queen has taken some serious damage, and the witch is coming over that was pulled out of the clan castle with that lure. Going to get a poison spell down on that nice and early, and the queen's ability has already been used, so I bet Bone was not expecting that at all. That Tesla farm certainly causing some issues very early on in this attack, and we really need to get that air defense down, otherwise this attack may not go the way Bone wants it to go. So the queen is going to be taking out the enemy king with the help of a few wizards as well as our king, and we are now onto that air defense, and luckily the queen is just going to be able to take that down before the expo locks onto her and takes her out. We are now going to be going in from this top section of the base. We have 2 lava hounds in there, and in goes the haste spells. Those balloons will deal with those air defenses nice and quickly. The lava pups that are still up are going to be pushing through the rest of this base down to those down to that air defense, excuse me, that is on the bottom section of this base. We have a rage and a heal spell still up that will be used on, in fact a haste spell, excuse me, going to be going down right there, and the rage spell used on the back end. Skeleton spell, excellent placement on that, is going to be taking care of the enemy queen. Luckily the balloons also get some splash damage onto her as they hit that bomb tower, which is perfect. Heal spell, excuse me, can't get my words out, is going to be used on the back end. Great placement on that, is going to bring these balloons all the way back up to full health, and we've already got some cleanup troops going in around this base. We could really do with that lava hound actually popping, but it doesn't look like we are actually going to be able to get it to pop. So even with that Tesla farm causing some serious issues at the start, and the Sui heroes maybe not getting as much value as Bone would have wanted, the queen was still able to get that air defense, and it meant that Bone only had 3 air defenses to deal with his Lalo portion of the attack. So very strong indeed. Down goes the town hall right there to pick up the 2nd star, and the 3rd star is on the way with the cleanup troops doing a great job here. Only a few minions, but the lava pups doing a large portion of the cleanup right here. So well done to, I'm just going to call them Bone on this one. Let's move on to the last attack of this video. And the last attack of this video is certainly a special one. We have Brew going in here with, I believe, a Queen Walk Valkyrie attack. So going to be starting off with a P.E.K.K.A. on the bottom section of the base with 2 healers to keep it alive. And we're going to be pushing in from the left hand side with our queen. She is going to walk around that left hand side, and our P.E.K.K.A down on this bottom section is going to swing around this right hand side. And funneling Valkyries is one of the most difficult things to do. I know that from personal experience, and I don't like using them anymore because so many times the Valkyries haven't gone the way I wanted them to, and I gave up. But Brute is going to be going in here. Only 9 Valkyries bringing. I'm guessing he maybe has some in the clan castle as well. Yes, a giant and 3 Valkyries coming out of the clan castle. King also in the mix right there. We have 2 rage, 2 heal, a skeleton spell and a poison spell, and these Valkyries are going to tear through those walls as they are under rage. Down goes the enemy queen. Only a lava hound in the CC, so not much to worry about there. These Valkyries doing a huge amount of work already, absolutely tearing through those walls. The rage spell will be used right there on the back end of this one. We have a skeleton spell still, I'm guessing maybe used on the back end of this one to take some fire off the Valkyries, but the P.E.K.K.A done a huge amount of work along this right hand side. The Queen still going strong along this left hand side. The Valkyries now starting to split up a little bit, but they regroup on this air defense on the right hand side and going to continue smashing on through. It looks like they are going to start pushing to the outside of the base. We have a couple that have pushed into the center, and they will start cleaning out them. Unfortunately, a giant bomb goes off there, doing some significant damage to the majority of those Valkyries, most of them on low health, that are going around the outside right now. We have quite a few in the center here too, and with the king and the queen's ability still in hand, this one is inevitably going to be a very easy 3-star for Brute. And it looks like we've got another cheeky corner Tesla right there that we are going to finish up on. But look at the amount of Valkyries we still have up. The king and the queen still on full health. That P.E.K.K.A that had swung around the outside, one P.E.K.K.A stayed up that whole time. That was incredible. One of the best Town Hall 9 attacks I think I've seen in a long time. Honestly, Brew, that was exceptional. Very, very happy to showcase that on the channel. That was a massive 3-star attack. I love seeing those Valkyries rip through the base, and it was ingenious to use the P.E.K.K.A to walk around that right hand side and the Queen to walk around the top side. But don't let me sway you. You guys let me know in the comments which one of these 4 attacks was your favorite. Of course, for me it was the Valkyries, but the other 3 attacks were very, very strong as well. So like I said, let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. Leave a like too, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.